Florida. Suppose neutral ground for these two old rivals. Not a lot of distance separates the two, and when they come here for this clash, it can define a season, no matter what's happened before, what might happen after. The Gators will get us started with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Georgia Bulldogs offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. Last time these two met, the Big Dogs ate as Georgia rolled easily.
And taking care of business in a rivalry game like they did, it means a lot. The bragging rights are even better. I can talk about stomping you out. Speaking of stomp, 2007, Mark Richt getting the team to run on the field, celebrate. Those are the moments that you think about in this series that mean so much.
Yeah, we talked to the Gator coaching staff. They said it felt like Herschel Walker was back toting the rock for the Bulldogs. I mean, they had no answer for Georgia's running game a season ago. Defensively, the Gators know they've got to be a lot more physical in this one.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force it.
Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. They'll run this play from the pistol. They'll give it to the back. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Let's take a second to look at the big picture for Florida. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ends today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency. For the second half of the season, David, I think that's a massive key for this team.
Man, it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
And the Gators racing to the line in the hurry-up. From the gun, the running back has it.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. It's complete to the left. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This would likely be a chip shot for the field goal kicker, but they want the touchdown instead. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. First down and more. Touchdown, Gator. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Oh, he's got some space. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man, what a matchup. The stakes are really high. Both teams in the top 10, playoff positioning, all the things that go with a midseason showdown, guys.
And these are just fun for us because we got a little bit more juice, too, because both teams in playoff contention, both teams high aspirations, a big showdown, a big prove-it game, Palmer, for both these squads.
And it's been fun because these two teams seem to be revving up right at the right moment. They've gotten better and better as the weeks have progressed, and now we've got this major clash, head-to-head in front of the entire country, all eyes watching.
Runs through a tackle. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
Defensively, with all the space now and spread football, there's so many opportunities where it's one-on-one tackling, and it's really hard to do. It's hard to get guys to the ground that are so talented. That's why defenses have to swarm to the football, get multiple guys there. That's your best chance to not have broken tackles.
Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Georgia coming out with a fresh set of downs. Hands it off. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
He gets it past the sticks, and Georgia has a first down. And the Dogs hunkering down to pick up a first down on the ground.
Yeah, and you can hear the sound of Larry Munson. Run the dang ball. That's what they've always built this program on, is running the football, physical running backs. That's what Georgia does.
Fires to the big fella. There he goes.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it'll be hard to stop.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape. They've seen this guy get
intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
Man, another mistake by this. Listen, he is an elite quarterback. He's really, really good. He's pressing too much. Jesse, the #1 job of a quarterback, you better protect the football. I don't care how good you are, you better protect it.
Yeah, you just got to take what the defense is giving you. And I agree, David. It looks like right now he's trying to force the big play instead of just checking it down or throwing away. He's got to do a better job working through his progressions right now. He's got tons of talent, but he's making bad decisions.
So after the break, they'll go back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. The short hands. It's Lynn. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run play action. Card in the backfield. It's Stokes. Always quick to make the move, and he's out to the 39. The Gators with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught downfield. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Motion from the back. Wants to keep it in the air. Right on the money. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll leave it with the lone back. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Gators want to pick up the tempo. They're going to ride this running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down.
Bro, what the fuck is happening?
Touchdown, Florida! And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Creates a little room. Picks up the first down. Finally stopped at the 46 after a 15-yard gain. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that
not fucking happening.
Defense
Ever.
smelled that one out from the beginning. And the Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to throw. It's Jefferson. Finds his big tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. It'll be 3rd and long. Offense changing the play. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Just a short pass to the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. The Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Complete. Touchdown, Georgia! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown. They cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half, get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's rolling. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
One thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty.
Oh, shit, dude.
David, as a Georgia legend, when I say Florida, what comes to mind?
Ugh. I mean, that's the easiest question you've asked me yet. I mean, there's nothing that I ever liked or enjoyed about the Florida Gators, just playing in that rivalry. You know, it's not a neutral site, by the way. It's in Jacksonville, Florida. Like, that's not neutral. It's way closer to Florida. It's way closer to Florida fans. But this rivalry, I'm telling you, every single year, that was #1 team you wanted to beat.
Going to swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted.
Oh, my God.
Return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And you wonder if that interception is going to bring this guy back down.
He got fucking launched.
He was lights out early in this game. Everything he was throwing was right on the money, and that might have been a decision where he got a little bit greedy, and David, the defense made him pay.
And this defense has seen it time and time. They've been throwing the football, having success. Nice job adjusting, breaking on the football, making a play. They needed to break serve. They needed something to happen to go their way to kind of mess this guy's rhythm up. That might be the start.
Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Got it behind the line. It's Lyle. Really confident throw and catch there. Big pickup, and they have a first down. Leaves it with the running back. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Dogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Moving out of the pocket. Firing to the right, complete. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Georgia going up tempo. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. They'll run the screen. Touchdown, Dogs! A great catch and run for 6.
Every coach in the country talks about finishing half strong. Man, how about that?
Or you're abusing my kicker.
A chance
Let's
to
go.
tie this game up and take all the momentum into halftime.
It's like you're really playing.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half.
Come on. Why does he keep kicking in the end zone?
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Less than
I
half a
fucking
minute
hope
to
you
play here in the
please
half.
pass
Let's
it.
see how aggressive they are on 1st and 10. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. The Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Flips it out on the screen. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
And here comes the punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Gets the first one of the day off, and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. And it's good from
58 yards,
out.
bitch.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, some real edge of your seat moments, and there's still 2 quarters to go here for the Gators and Bulldogs. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the... and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football falling out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question about trying different run plays. I think it's up to the big fellas up front. They've just got to make the decision that they're going to be tougher here in the second half so that they can win this game.
He wants to go deep. Wide open, he makes the catch. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time it's second down. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot. And this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up. But somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Fighting off the defender. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. And the Gators will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. Hand off from the shotgun. Breaks into the open. Good vision and determination there to find his way up to the 23. And the Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. A costly penalty wipes out that third down conversion, and now they'll back up and try it again. Trying to pick up a first down. Back to pass, it's Jefferson. Fakes the grab on the left. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. What a turning point this could be. The offense is going for it inside its own 30. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll get rid of it. And they gambled in their own end, turn it over on downs, and now the other offense is set up. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll run it from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Touchdown, Gator! They look finished, but they're all the way back, and they have the lead.
Hey, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field tricks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, explode through, getting a long touchdown.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. That fourth down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before. See,
turning it on! And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with second and short. The Bulldogs want to move quickly. The give out of the gun. for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42.
All right, defense, that's what we can't do. We can't give up this many chunk yards on the ground. Got to commit more guys to the line of scrimmage. Got to get those running backs on the ground. That's way too easy.
You know, you got to be careful when you're running the draw play because you're hoping those defensive ends get way up the field, thinking it's pass. It didn't happen that time, and the defense was able to get a negative play.
He'll try to do it himself. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver going in motion. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Scoops it up, still a live ball.
I got so fucking lucky. I got so fucking lucky. Run that play. Go, 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 go. So fucking lucky. Get the fuck out of here. That was so lucky. Oh, and luck again. Let's go. Oh, fuck me. My stomach's in my throat, dude.
Down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. From the 22 on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. They'll give him maybe one on the play. It's down to the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's got it on the right. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there.
That just really nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
The Dogs come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Off the RPO, complete. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th down and 3, and they'll try to pick it up. Gets drilled as he releases it, and the ball just trickles to the ground. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Oh, he wants it all.
Wow.
He's got it on the left. He's loose. And the
Wow.
the defense, and they'll take it all the way.
That lose this fucking game.
Touchdown, Florida. This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable, because right now, it's just like, oh, you're running that? Yeah, that's easy. I mean, he's already read your mail. You better change the address and do something different.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Quickly out to the tight end. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, and picked up a few before being brought down. Looking for a man. It's Jefferson. Setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. A big, explosive play by this offense. And if you want to control the 4th quarter, might as well go in with momentum like that. So 1st down will open up the final period. On the ground, it's Sanders. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Georgia comes quickly to the line.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these 1st downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. And the Dogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to drive moving. Got his man. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Oh, they're after him. Unleashes one. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down? That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Lynn. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. The Gators come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. Finding an escape route. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed behind the line. It's Whitaker. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. The handoff, keep working on that clock. There he goes. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He wants it all. Touchdown, Gator! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
That's game.
As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback. And Georgia ready to go back to work on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
And the Bulldogs come to the line in the hurry-up.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Second down coming up. To the air, it's Jefferson. Finds his man, it's Sanders. And the completion gives him a fresh set of downs and keeps this drive moving. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense.
Well, why isn't the clock stopping on first downs to reset the ball?
Inside the 30 at the 29, it's a first down. Wants to throw it. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet.
Fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Looking for a receiver. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown. They need an onside kick recovered.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
And that's step one. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
And a few anxious moments, but the hands team is able to fall on it. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. All right, this game just got tighter, and you just don't want to make a mistake here, David.
Especially in the fourth quarter.
Breaks into the open. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody...
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Works the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. To the air. It's Jefferson. Got his man on the right. He's out across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and execution continues to be key. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game, now on second down. Quickly complete. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one. Georgia ready to dive it up on another first down. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on first down. Here's a heat. Trying to make magic with his feet. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Tight end now in motion. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here.
Oh, what the fuck?
And it's picked off for the fourth time.
Fuck no, dude.
That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. He'll do it himself. They knock him down in the end zone. That'll be a safety and put an exclamation point on this one.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And some room to work. We're ready to get another look at this Bulldog offense. Okay, one possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground. Looking for a huge play. He's got it. The offense gets a quick timeout at this point. Every second is precious. Georgia heads to the line with a first and goal. Scanning the field, it's Jefferson. Sets up the screen.
Get on your ball.
It's
Come on,
pretty
come on.
obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right
Come on, come on. Go, go, go.
Gets it out fast.
Let's go.
And he steps in just in the nick of time to get the touchdown they need, and now they need to cap it with a 2.
Man, great job by this offense, but the work is not done. You knew what you needed when you started this drive. Late in this ball game, time's running out. It's not on your side. I got to find my play, my best 2-point conversion to go top.
Oh, the ball comes out. That's
Fuck
the way
is
to
happening in this game?
Defense got it. They're on the run. He's at the 50. At the 30. The 10. What a bizarre turn of events. He scooped up the fumble and took it all the way back for 2. 15 seconds to play, and if they have a last gasp, they have to recover this onside kick. And in that scramble, they're going to come out of there with the football, and they get the onside kick and take possession right back. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. He's taking the deep shot. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He wants a big play here late. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left.
Well, the defense finally showing some life there. It's been tough sledding, too, because this offense has been lighting them up through the air, but a nice individual effort that time, forcing the incompletion.
He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And this defense puts an exclamation point on this one. Brought down after the pick, and time has run out. Glasses will be raised across.